Welcome everyone. So in this video, I'll be giving out some theories about what I think is going to happen in Versus, as well as giving my thoughts on the insane stuff we saw in the most recent chapter. This might potentially be the greatest manga chapter I've read all year long. And for those of you who don't know, this is a new manga from One, the creator of One Punch Man and Mob Psycho 100. And I personally think this might be his greatest work so far. And this is coming from someone who has One Punch Man in their top 5 favorite anime of all time, and maybe even higher than that. So needless to say, I'm a massive fan of One. So the thing with these chapters is we only get one chapter per month, so they can tend to be a little on the long side, which is a good thing if you ask me. But it does make the recap video a little longer than usual. But when it comes to this series, and especially this chapter, you definitely don't want to miss it. And I actually have to admit one thing, I'm a little scared for one of my favorite characters in the entire series in this chapter. So in this video, this will be my first and live reaction to all the stuff that happens in the chapter. But with all of that said, let's get right into it. So this chapter continues to be demons versus aliens. It's literally almost like we're watching a Dragon Ball Z fight. I did not expect the power levels of these characters to be at this level. If these characters were in One Punch Man, like this Lord Joshi, he could be dragon level. He could be that powerful, which is just unbelievably mind-boggling. And he's not even like the grand villain, you know, he's not the grand villain, but the boss of the demons. And yet he's still dragon level. And there's like 50 more demons that are his strength. And this dude is such a badass, and this guy just such a cool manly design and a very serious look about him. He kind of reminds me of Raph from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Except obviously Raph was a little bit of a psycho. Maybe like a white beard? I don't know. But either way, I'm a big fan of this Joshi so far. Massive fan of him. I thought those aliens were going to be the strongest natural enemy, but the stuff he's doing and the way he's shocking this alien, it's just one of the coolest tropes I've ever seen in any manga. So we carry on to see how this fight potentially ended. Obviously we remember what was happening at the end of the last chapter. The alien had just thrown out a black hole. I don't know if he used magic or he used something to survive it. The alien had gone into its final form and he was like, I'm done playing. You thought you were fighting me at my best, but he threw out a thing that looks like a black hole, and this Joshi barely even broke a sweat. I mean, not a sweat, but he barely even got a scratch. These demons are always looking for a good fight. The one thing I would ask is, why don't they just fight each other? Like, why bother with the humans? You're never gonna get a challenge out of them. But you know, maybe the demons do have a society, you know, and in order to go up in their society, you need to compete against other demons, kind of like what we humans do. Except maybe instead of like academics and school and work and whatever else, the way you progress in demon society is by showing your strength and improving your craft. Also, many of the characters who have a third eye look kind of disgusting, can't lie. But this guy has a third eye and he just still looks so cool. Kind of reminds me of Sukuna a little bit. Sukuna has those 4 eyes, but it still always looks so cool. I bet this Joshi has some crazy powers with that third eye of his. Very cool design. I really love his design. Other than the scales on top of his forehead that indicate that he's some kind of fish or something. So we see this alien sweating a lot, and now he's throwing out something that looks like a mini sun. Maybe a supernova or something, I don't know. When you are millions of times more advanced than humanity, when you can harness all the fundamental physics and everything in your universe, the weak force, the strong force, everything, making small suns like that and stuff like that would be probably very, very easy if you have the theory of everything. Repulsion, distortion. Is he going to blow it away? Please don't tell me he's gonna blow it away with just his breath. I know he's bastard, but that's kind of crazy. Since this guy is obviously from this magical world, I didn't think his physical strength to be so insane compared to some other physical strength best characters like the Titans. But his bare strength, when we're not even talking about his magic, is ridiculous. I just thought that this guy's from the magic world would have like some weird hacks, you know, like some shotting gun, some mind control. But, you know, I like it so far anyway. You're trying to push me back after pulling me in earlier. How are you capable of all of this without any mana? They're all just shocked at how each other is able to do all these abilities. Has no idea of what science is. You know, science also has some insane hacks if you think about it. Like poisons, take the oxygen away. Like there's so many things you could do that someone who has no understanding of science would be completely lost. And magic is kind of similar. But so far it seems like both of these guys are just throwing out like big energy attacks. Joshi pulls this guy in just by breathing in. That is so ridiculous. And then he just slams him on the ground badly too. This alien is actually struggling. He's like, danger, danger. Oh no way. Is some other aliens going to come? You know, you would expect that these guys would have some kind of at least light speed communication at the very bare minimum. And if it's light speed communication, if those other aliens are around that planet, they would get the message in less than a second. And with their speed, they would be there almost instantly. But, you know, I would even bet that the aliens probably have something instantaneous that is even faster than light speed. Maybe something that harnesses quantum entanglement. So yeah, Joshi is just beating the shit out of this one alien, and it seems like another alien maybe comes in. Let's see. Answer me, Gilua. The demons, they're too dangerous. Send backup. Oh, okay, no, he's just running away. Oh, okay. This guy got his ass beat and he turned tail and run. The other dude is not picking up the phone or something, I guess. Josh is insanely fast. He's like, where are you going? Just like teleports behind him, kind of like Dragon Ball Z style. And just slaps him onto the ground. Where are you going? The fight has just begun. The dude is looking like a sunflower at this point. Just trying to survive. I am having a man crush on this Joshi. He is such a badass, man. Sharing intel of the combative strength spread across Earth in its current state. Robots not a threat. Okay, interesting. They're merely an evolved form of Earthling technology. Okay, very, very fascinating. Celestials. So, oh, this is inside the mothership of the aliens. The Colossal Cruiser. Neo-humans, not a threat. Their performance closely resembles that of humans. There is no need to differentiate them. Wow, okay, so they have already done calculation on everything on this planet. They should be the closest ones to being able to understand what is going on because, you know, they know wormholes, they know about multiverses, they know about all this stuff. Along with the neo-humans and all the other people who understand about multiverse theory and science. Interestingly enough, it seems like even the magic world has their own science department that was able to make a lot of this possible. However, if I'm not mistaken, I heard that all the other humans from the other world also tried to connect to another world. I don't know. So basically, they all just got the... It's like they both needed to open the door from both sides. And since that, obviously the humans who are not desperate, they're like thriving, they're from a good universe, they didn't really need to call for help or open up a door. So only the desperate universes, all of them had their doors open. And that's why all the humans that were connected onto this world are all just prey and have these crazy natural enemies, which is a very, very fascinating theory. However, there's still a big difference here because we're seeing on the world of the demons, of the main universe where you have Hollow and all these guys, this is where they all decided to teleport to. So there's still something different about this world. Unless the only thing that is going on there is that people are teleported from this world to other worlds as well. So like it took some people from every world, mixed people from all worlds, and now they're just showing us the people who came to this world. I guess that could also be, but I doubt it. Their performance closely resembles that of humans. So the neo-humans apparently are like fodder, according to the aliens. You would think that even the neo-humans are not all equal in performance. And you had these aliens saying that the demons are nothing as well. We're just gonna conquer this planet. Whatever it is going on here, we're just gonna shut it all down. It's no big deal. Obviously, they haven't chronicled all natural enemies, but you would think things like parasites and all kinds of like... all the scientific enemies are not going to really be a big threat to the aliens and the artificial intelligence. I have a theory on why aliens, at their very peak, at their very best, would be better than AI in terms of technology and maybe even intelligence. Even if the AI is like artificial general intelligence that is like way smarter than us across all domains. But yeah, I'll be putting out that theory later on. But let's carry on with the chapter. The lawless, nothing special to note. They're just normal earthlings. I feel like they're probably going to be some kind of dark horse natural enemy. They might even end up joining up with the main humans because they are humans as well and they're being preyed upon. Especially that one gang leader of theirs who has a really cool design. But I feel like they're definitely going to be underrated. That dude was very, very smart. He knew a lot of things. Cunning. Mega Kaiju Daikuzan. He even knows the name. A threat. We will come into battle with the Daikuzan if we are to claim planet Earth. So Galua is their leader. Ah, okay. Galua might be the only natural enemy leader we've seen so far. You know, if this Daikuzan is the only one of these natural disasters, that would make it much more compelling. But I feel like there'll be others. But if there's only one of them, that would make it like have like some different level of aura. So yeah, that's definitely interesting. Another thing that I would think an alien race would be able to easily conquer is something just big, just nuke it or something, you know? An extermination team must be formed. They need an extermination team to take it down. We must collect cellular specimens of Daikuzan. Uki from Team 2 is currently investigating the beast. Daikuzan destroyed one of our ships. Sheesh. Galua, that responsibility falls on your shoulders. What will you do now? Okay, Celestial Maiden leader of the Team 5, Gilo. Okay, Galua is not the overall leader, is he? He's just leader of Team 2. Okay, understood. Okay, I see. Geloga, enough assessing blame is a waste of our time. We have no rank, no class. The responsibility remains with us as a collective. Okay, so they're all equally powerful then? We see another team leader. The solution is simple. Each individual mistake shall be shared to deepen our information to combat the threat. Very well. Continue. Parasites, not a threat. See, this is why I thought these guys might be the strongest natural enemy. They have a view of the entire planet. I don't know if they've come into contact with all the natural enemies, but they have a view of the entire planet as it spins around. They can see what everything is. Obviously, they're galactic civilization, or maybe even universal. I would doubt that though. So they're assessing all the enemies here. Parasites, not a threat. They cannot infiltrate our bodies. The parasite may be dismissed. Oh, okay. I was hoping they would try and take them down and just destroy them or exterminate them as well. But they're just gonna ignore them because they can't affect them. But this is what I thought as well. Even if they could somehow take over their bodies, like their bodies are so different than other natural organisms, as you would expect after millions of years of evolution and just assimilation with machinery and technology, as well as just the advanced understanding of medicine and everything. There's no way the parasites would ever stand a chance. Titans, not a threat. They possess relentless physical bodies, but they can be dealt with. Also, they probably can zoom in at every location and see what is going on. So I don't know why they're not aware of the demons fighting the other member of their crew. However, I still think that they are probably like strongly underestimating the strength of a lot of these natural enemies. Just like the demons, I thought the demons were weak. Nature, decision pending. So they're still not sure about the nature and the forest and everything? No way, some aliens were taken out in the forest? That would be crazy. Demons, not a threat. Okay, so they're just selling everything. They have no idea what they're talking about at this point. They're in for a rude awakening, but that's interesting that they would think that they're not a threat. You have everyone in 4K, come on, you should know. Maybe they just haven't seen all the other guys in action. They are resilient, but they possess no threat. They are of different species from Earthling, but they also originate from a lower organism. Wow, that's crazy shade. Look at your boy getting clapped and you're talking like that. I must agree. One of these demons, calling himself a combative executive, involved himself in our battle, but he became docile after a few hits. His attacks were weak as well. Agreed. The same thing happened with me too. Agree, I also agree. Damn, he sat that boy down. Oh my god, Joshi, please. Can he even float and fly? I usually don't simp this hard for villains, but Jesus. A mere primitive organism. Earth could never. I thought he's just gonna step on him. Show me. How are you going to survive this one? Boom. Just turned him into paste. My god. That's all she wrote for that one alien. Joshi, man. Oof. I hope this guy sticks around for the whole series. I hope he doesn't just run into some higher ranking natural enemy and just get destroyed instantly. Not instantly, but early on, you know? Those high speed attacks you dished out one after another just now. They went something like this, didn't they? Okay, those combo attack. One bringing out that, what did they call it? The dude who was like, are you done with your little combo, human? The deep seeking? Yeah. That guy was also a pretty badass villain, you know? He had this interesting little humor of his from One Punch Man, for those of you who don't know. Okay, so is he over? Is it done? His head is still out there. Oh my god. Looking pretty sad, but you know, I shouldn't have been calling him a lower organism. Is that all you've got? My goodness. This guy has such a demeanor. This guy could have been their Grand Demon King, just how cool he is. This creature wasn't working alone when my army was destroyed, which means foreign creatures of this level are still wandering these lands. Things have gotten far more interesting. Oh, really? Something else just pulled up on him? You know, I was a bit sad that we're actually not getting to see this natural enemies fight. It was just cutting to the humans, or they would just cut and show us something else. But this is what I'm really here for. I want to know who's the strongest natural enemy. And I want to know, just with using nothing but their limited brains, how regular humans could somehow pull it off and orchestrate the greatest instigation ploy of all time and just make all these guys destroy themselves. Space plate brawn. No way. You're telling me this alien is still out here doing some crazy sciencey shit? He's really not done? Ugh. Persistent. Is he going to self-destruct or something? No, this one isn't it. What? Did you kill my body? What am I hearing? What am I watching? No, this one isn't it. Did you kill my body? That is the wildest question I've ever heard. Did he just transform into like some nine-tailed fox or hollow Ichigo? Do they all have like some evil side or whatever that just manifests once they're destroyed? That guy didn't seem like he had a prayer left. Why you gotta give him some OP form? He's just not as cool as Joshi. Joshi better not lose, please. Did you kill my body? Shit. The Titan's crown. Oh my god. Chief of the Titans. No, Joshi is cooked. Joshi is cooked. This dude looks insane. That design, good god. Whitebeard, oh my god. Even Whitebeard has nothing on this design. This is the Chief of the Titans. My god, he has an insane design. He looks like a lion, like a man. Eesh, wow. Why? Not Joshi, man. The Grand Leader is too much. Too soon, too much. What do you mean, did you kill my body? What does that mean? Gimpak. Nah, man. I wanted to see Joshi hang around a little more, but he's gonna get cooked by this dude, this monster. Can he get away? I'm just in awe at the design of this guy. Look at the eyes. Those glowing eyes. On a manga panel, you can still see the eyes glowing. My god. Okay, Joshi looks serious. Now this creature. Use your eye to teleport away, my guy. This is too much. Wow. Okay, so this was like 19.2. How is it so long? For such a fraction of fractal or whatever they call it. I thought Joshi would look scared, but he's still looking strong and confident. Good God, that design on this dude. Sheesh. I'm literally just out here staring at this panel. Wow. Can my boy catch a break, please? Give him at least a week before, or let this dude, Ginpak, pull up on that ugly ass one of those demons, you know? The one Alia was meant to fight. I want to see this guy pull up on him. I wouldn't mind watching that guy get destroyed, but not Joshi. Why you gotta do me like this? Oh. Alright, okay, let's carry on. Okay, the Chief of the Titans. He actually looks more like he doesn't... Those other guys look like some ugly idiots. I don't know, I guess that sounded wrong, but just some like stereotypical barbarians. Whereas this guy actually looks like a person. He doesn't just look like some Neanderthal or something. But wow, look at the traps. This dude could easily win Mr. Olympia and everything. He's got... This is not a 6-pack, like a 24-pack or whatever the heck is going on there. The chest hair out of this world. It's like he has like an entire scroll on his chest. Maybe like the carcass of one. It even has a tail and everything. Maybe just made a coat out of one of these natural enemies or something. But no, that's his chest hair. He also looks very, very similar, like familiar. Maybe like one of the things I've seen in Magi. If any of you have ever seen Magi. Magi was good as while it lasted, you know. When the guys in Magi transformed, some of them would have like this kind of design about them. Now this creature is an enemy. Yeah, Joshi was clapping the other titans. I made a video, but I guess I was late in putting it out. I was talking about how he just can't do that against the Chief of the Titans. I thought that they would have like some kind of like, maybe not Chief, but like some strong 4, strong 10 that are right below the King of the Titans that are like able to take on like these demon kings, the regular demon kings. However, how strong do I think this Titan guy will be? My God, his strength is going to be beyond dragon level. I feel like even some of these regular Titans are... The regular ones are per demon. But some of the really strong ones are like the chiefs or the mini chiefs or whatever they were. I'd say they're per dragon, so this guy could he destroy the entire earth? Maybe he's not God, but I wouldn't put it past him. All the like mega bosses are per disaster level God, if I had to guess. Similar to like Boros at the very least, if I had to guess. But wow, this manga is so insane. So insane. I haven't read anything this fascinating in so long. I forgot how good one's writing can be. One of these days, if this channel ever gets big, I wanna donate to one just for all the unbelievable works of art he's created for us. But that's it for this video though. Thanks for watching. Please drop a like or a sub if you enjoyed the video. Let's see if we could hit that 1k subs before the end of the year. That would be insane. But yeah, see you in the next one.